Hello girls, good morning. Today we are going to study the algebraic identities in the chapter polynomials. Okay, as I discussed with you yesterday that I will be teaching you new identities, and as I already explained you the splitting the middle term method and the grouping method in the yesterday's video, right? Today we are going to study new algebraic identities, but before beginning the identities I am going to first revise the identities which you have done in the previous class. Okay, so let's begin with the first one. A plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is the first identity. A minus b the whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Right? Then a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay, x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus bx plus ab. So these are the identities which you have studied in class 8th. And what is an identity? An identity is an equation which is true for all the values of the given variables, right? That means if we substitute any value of a and b here, it will be true for this expansion, for this expansion, or this identity and this identity. These are all square identities, right? Now we are going to study today the identities in cube. Like I begin with the first one, x plus y the whole cube. You all know x plus y the whole cube means x plus y into x plus y into x plus y, right? So this is one identity which I am going to teach you today, x plus y the whole cube. So to find out the answer or the expansion for this identity, I will first take up these two brackets. And when I multiply x plus y and x plus y, I will get x square plus 2xy plus y square, right? And then I multiply this with x plus y. Okay, so now what? X square into x will give you x cube. X square into y will give you x square y plus 2xy into x will give you 2x square y. 2xy into y will give you 2xy square. Okay, each term of this bracket will be multiplied with this binomial. So therefore next y square into x will be xy square and plus y cube. So therefore we see that x cube and y cube are two different terms, and x square y and 2x square y will be similar terms, so I will add them. And 2xy square and xy square are also similar terms, so we will add them, right? So we continue now, x cube plus I will write y cube, then I will add these two, so I get 3x square y and plus 3xy square. So when I write the identity, I can write here x cube plus y cube plus 3xy is a common factor, and in the bracket I get x plus y. So therefore the identity x plus y the whole cube is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3xy bracket x plus y. We can also study the identity in this form, right? So any two forms can be used depending on the question. So you have to learn both. X plus y the whole cube is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square. You can also learn it as x plus y the whole cube is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3xy and in the bracket x plus y. So this is the identity x plus y the whole cube, and now we will study the identity, the same identity but with a minus sign. Okay, so we have x, all the signs here will change, right? Now x minus y, x minus y, x minus y, right? X minus y into x minus y will give me x square minus 2xy plus y square, and then I will multiply by x minus y. So here, because there is a minus sign, so you have to be careful. I am not changing the terms. Terms will be same, only the signs will differ. Okay, so therefore x square into x cube, right? X square into minus y. X square into minus y will give you minus x square y. Then minus 2xy into x will give you minus 2x square y. Then minus 2xy into minus y will give you plus 2xy square. Then y square into x will be x y square, and y square into minus y will give you minus y cube. So what has happened, the terms are same but the signs have changed. Okay, yes, so now we combine them. X cube minus y cube. Now when I add these, I will get minus 3x square y, and when I add these two, I will get 3xy square. Okay, so now we will first learn the identity in this format. X minus y the whole square is equal to x cube minus y cube minus 3x square y plus 3xy square. Now if I take out 3xy common, I will get, when I take out 3xy minus 3xy common, here I get x, and the sign will change, it will go x minus y. So therefore the identity x minus y the whole cube can also be written as x cube minus y cube minus 3xy bracket x minus y. Okay, so these are the two terms, these are the two identities of the cube, x plus y the whole cube and x minus y the whole cube. Okay, so I am rubbing this, and you will write this identity expansion, this whole formula in your notebook, and we will proceed with the exercise. Okay, so I hope you have understood these two expansions, these two identities. So I will quickly write for you once again. X plus y the whole cube is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3xy in the bracket x plus y. Right? X minus y the whole cube is equal to x cube minus y cube minus 3xy and x minus y. So when you compare these two identities, you see that the terms are same and here signs are different. X cube plus y cube minus 3xy plus 3xy with minus 3xy, x plus y and x minus y. So you have to remember that in the plus identity all the terms are plus, that is positive, they are positive. And when I say for x minus y the whole cube, I will not say that all the terms are negative, but in between the signs of the terms we have a negative sign. So this is how we can learn it. Then one more identity is there, and that is x plus y plus z the whole square. I repeat, x plus y plus z the whole square. This is the third identity. Then we'll sum up all, right? X plus y plus z the whole square will give you x plus y plus z and x plus y plus z. So what will you do? This trinomial will be multiplied by this trinomial. Each term of this will multiply by each term of this trinomial. So therefore x into x, x square, x into y, xy, x into z, xz. Okay, again y into x, xy. I will not write yx because yx and xy are same. Y into y, y square plus y into z, yz plus z into x, xz, z into y, yz and z into z, z square. Okay, so when you combine these terms, we will see that x square plus y square plus z square plus we have xy and xy. Okay, so we add them, we get 2xy, then xz, yz, that is 2yz, and plus xz and xz will give you 2xz. So the identity x plus y plus z the whole square is equal to x square plus y plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2xz. Okay, so these are the three main identities which we have learned today, and all the identities of the previous class also, means the square identities also, will be used in this exercise, that is 2.5, right? So obviously you have to learn these identities, and yeah, one more thing. it is not necessary that all the questions of this will always be positive. Like you can have an, when we use this identity, it is not necessary that you will always get the identity with all the positive terms. You can have a negative term also. So depending on the negative terms, these signs, some of the signs will change. So you have to be very careful that when you are using an identity in a given question, you have to be very, very extremely careful with the sign, whether it is positive or negative. Is it clear? So now you will copy all this in your notebook, and in my next video I will explain you the exercise questions, that is exercise 2.5. We will discuss those questions, how we have to do those, which identity we have to apply in the given questions. Okay, and I also hope that you remember yesterday's explanation, splitting the middle term method and the grouping method. Okay, so in my next video I'm going to explain you the questions of the exercise 2.5. Okay, till then you write all this in your notebook. Okay, thank you.